Hi Taurus, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. So all my Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we're now covering the first week of November. So this is from the 1st till the 7th. And right at the beginning of the week, on November 1st, we have a beautiful alignment in the sky. Mercury, Libra, trining Jupiter in Aquarius. So overall, this is a really positive day, especially for my air signs. But collectively, we will all be feeling the energies. This is a great day for brainstorming, studying, socializing, talking, communicating. If you need to give a presentation, a speech, broadcast, have an important conversation, try to schedule it on this day if possible, because the energies are going to be on your side, helping you to think clearly, communicate effectively, and people see and hear you and understand you. Okay, and then on November 4th, we have the new moon in Scorpio. So ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you. You know all the rest of the words. Okay, so this is kind of an intense day, especially for you guys, because it's your opposing sign. So you may not really feel that great, but nonetheless, it's this alignment I feel like is bringing us out where we can no longer hide from ourselves and we can't hide from others anymore. Secrets, new obsessions, new desires, even new like sexual urges, habits, fantasies, fetishes, like could be coming up either about yourself or others, but I feel like this is more about you. And these things are coming to the surface so that you can address them and handle them, and they no longer will have like control over you, but you will be able to control them. So use this as an opportunity to get in touch and be able to have a hold over your inner demons or your shadows, so it no longer is like weighing you down. Okay, because we all have our inner demons, we all have our shadow self that we kind of fight with, and sometimes we suppress it, but the more we just bring it to the surface and handle it, you know, the less it can really have power over us. Okay, all right, and then on the 5th, we have Mercury entering Scorpio. So this is going to bring heightened intuition, especially for those of us who have our Mercury in a water sign. But nonetheless, it's going to affect everyone. And on the other side of the spectrum, this can make us feel and think a little bit more paranoid and be more skeptical. So just find the middle ground where you're using your intuition, but you're not like paranoid and skeptical of like everything and everyone. Find a good balance, okay? And then on the same day, on the 5th, we have Venus entering Capricorn. So this is going to make us, generally speaking, be more comfortable and drawn towards people, places, things that give us or make us feel more stability, security, consistency. It feels realistic, appreciating and seeing hard work, hard efforts. And even people with this kind of placement in their natal chart, generally speaking, their main love language and how they show love and what makes them feel comfortable is gifts, but practical gifts. And I know this alignment really well because I was in a relationship with someone with Venus in Capricorn, and he would give me the most thoughtful but very practical gifts, like a book, because he knew I love to read, a heating pad thing for my stomach when I was on my period, and one time I was on the phone with him walking Nala Girl here, and I was far away, but I had to come back because she went to the bathroom twice and I only had one baggie, and I hate to be one of those people that just leaves their dog's doo-doo out in the yard. I just feel like it's kind of rude. So came all the way back, had to give another bag. So next time I saw him, he got me like a huge pack of like doggy poop bags and like this attached little thingy to put on the leash so that I always have a roll with me and I never run out. So stuff like that, practical, okay? We're gonna want to be near or close to more stable things that feel more secure. It feels more real, okay? All right, so we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love, guys. I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, so Taurus, when it comes to your health, we have the 7 of Swords here. So what I'm kind of getting here is really having a better relationship with yourself, talking to yourself kinder, being more understanding, more forgiving of yourself, right? Because sometimes we tend to let things slide and forgive people and give people the benefit of the doubt, but when it comes to us, we're so hard on ourselves. We beat ourselves up. We're like, oh, I'm a failure. Oh, I suck. Or, oh, I wish I was this. Or I wish I looked like this. Or I wish I didn't have this. And you are so hard on yourself that you don't appreciate yourself. And so I feel like this week is really all about you no longer running away from you, but actually hugging yourself, like loving yourself, treating yourself nicely, and not being so negative or having that negative self-talk. You're like, oh, I'm so ugly, or I wish I was skinny, or I wish I had this or that. Like, No, you can't talk to yourself like that. If you wouldn't say those things to a friend or a family member or someone that you love, why would you say it to yourself? Okay, so please don't run away from yourself, but learn to, at least if you can't fix or change these imperfections or flaws that really make you who you are, try to learn to embrace them. Or, you know, don't cheat yourself, don't lie to yourself. Accept yourself as you are, or just accept where you're at, and that you're gonna progress and that you're gonna get better. Okay, like let's say you're trying to lose weight maybe, and maybe you're not at your goal, but it doesn't mean you're not gonna get there, but you can learn to appreciate the journey. But don't lie to yourself, or don't cheat on yourself. Like, do this for you and for no one else, but appreciate you just for where you're at right now in this moment as well. Okay, all right, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have Temperance. All right, so I feel like you could be seeking higher education or higher learning, or maybe you're bringing more philosophical, spiritual ideas and practices to your work, school, career, and finances. Maybe you are incorporating more of these ideas into your work, and it's helping you, like, you know, affirmations or meditating, and it kind of helps clear your mind. Some of you maybe are in school right now, or you're applying for higher learning, or you're taking on a trade or online course possibly, which there's so many nowadays, that's going to help you evolve. And maybe you're going through certain experiences that are going to give you more knowledge. Maybe you're teaching, or you're a teacher, you're a professor, you're a student, a mentor, or you're receiving or you're giving knowledge. But a lot of you have a lot of knowledge through experiences. Maybe you're also traveling for work, or there's going to be talk or plan to travel for work, or going abroad, or maybe having like international business associates affairs or something. But I feel like there's more knowledge or more education coming your way. Maybe some of you are self-taught, you know, like you've taught yourself certain things and you're learning on your own as well. Okay, all right, so I feel like you're bringing more wisdom and more knowledge into your work, into your trade, your business, whatever it is that you do, and incorporating it, and it's going to help you. All right, okay guys, so when it comes to your I can't speak, love, relationships, and dating, I can be so weird at times. So on your side here, we have the Ace of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Okay, all right, so and then on this other side here, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above, we have the Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, oh my gosh, I'm a mess today, and the World. Okay, so as far as who you could be dealing with, or who this could be, definitely could be an earth sign like yourself, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or really any other sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be any of these signs. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out. You know the drill, okay? All right, so what's going on here is that I feel like you're giving someone some tough love, or you're having some kind of important conversation that maybe you've been putting off. You're like, okay, enough is enough. I need to speak my mind. We need to talk about this right now. I can't leave this. I can't wait next week. I can't wait tomorrow. We need to talk about it right now. Because I think you've been feeling fed up, or you're kind of upset, or you're annoyed, or you're just like frustrated. So I think this person could have been going through a rough time. Maybe they lost their job. Maybe they dealt with some kind of health concern or family trouble that really just hit them rock bottom, and they've been kind of in a rut, or been feeling really down or depressed and sad. And you're like, okay, enough is enough. You've been sad, you've been down. Like, I understand you went through what you went through, but I can't have you playing victim anymore. I can't have you feeling sorry for yourself and watching you be like this. Like, I need you to try. I need you to get better, because your energy is influencing me, and I can't be strong for both of us. Like, I need you to do your part as well. Like, you need to put in effort. I need to see that you're trying, or get help, or seek therapy, counseling, something, okay? Like, I can't see you just lounged out on the couch all day and a mess, okay? It affects me, and I don't like to see you that way, because I know you weren't always like that. I understand what you went through. I know it's been hard. It's been hard for everybody, right? With everything going on, but you need to get back up. So I feel like you're giving someone some tough love where you were supportive, you were helping them, and you've been kind and compassionate, but you're like, Kate, it's been a while now. Like, you need to get up and do something. And for the sake of us, if you care about me, if you care about us and keeping this relationship alive, I need you to do something, okay? Because we can't keep doing this. And it's frustrating me, it's annoying me, and I don't like to see this. And maybe you've been receiving some backlash or like critique from your friends or family or associates. Are like, oh my gosh, like, what is that person doing? Like, seriously, they're still like that? And you're like, yeah, I know, I'm just being patient with them. Like, they're gonna come around, they're being better. Like, okay. Like, maybe judging you or kind of criticizing you. You're like, oh, like, I'm tired of hearing that. Like, not that you care, not that you're trying to make everyone happy, but you know that there's some truth in what they're saying. You're just kind of like, you know, putting up a front and making excuses maybe for this person. And so enough is enough. You're speaking your truth. You're giving them some tough love. And you're like, hey, I need you to get your ish together right now. Okay. Like, do something. And they're like, okay. And I feel like your tough conversation is actually going to like help wake them up. Like, it could have been very bold, very harsh, and kind of, you could have thought and be like, oh, maybe I was a little too mean, or maybe that came up a little bit too insensitive. But I actually think it was what this person needed to hear, because if you're not direct, if you're not like passionate, sometimes people don't hear you. They're just like, sometimes you need to like cuss someone out, or sometimes you need to be loud and aggressive in order for someone to actually hear you and like pay attention. Not always, okay? I'm not saying go and be loud and crazy, but sometimes you need to be kind of like very stand your ground. And I think now this person's going to turn around and get their life together, start working again, or start looking for a job, or getting their life together, kind of trying now, putting effort, because you know who they were before everything happened, and you're like, this is not like you. Like, I know who you are. I know you have a good heart. I need you to just try. Okay, so things are going to be turning around, and I feel like the relationship or the connection is going to get stronger, okay? And you guys may be preparing, or going to be preparing for maybe moving somewhere, or making a purchase, condo, apartment, house, or you're going to be going to some kind of party or celebration, maybe a wedding, bachelorette, housewarming party or something. And you could be traveling in the future, maybe doing a road trip, or you're visiting a family member or friend or someone. But some things are coming together now where it felt like it was falling apart. It felt like it was like being demolished and decomposed or whatever, but now things are being rebuilt. So it kind of, everything had to be torn down so that now it can be rebuilt into something beautiful. The foundation is stronger, and now even the architecture and the details and the design is going to be so much more beautiful. Okay, so I feel like this is someone that maybe you're already in a relationship with, or you've been seeing or dating, or maybe you're married, or you're going to be getting married in the future with this person. And this could be someone that's from a different place than you are. Maybe they're a different ethnic background, or they look different, speak a different language. Maybe they are from or live in a different like city, state, continent, country than you. Or you guys could have met on social media, dating apps, stuff like that. Okay, but I feel like things are kind of forming and coming together now, where it felt like it was going to break apart. You're like, oh no, this is the end. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Actually, it's coming together now. Okay, all right, so we're going to dive in deeper and extend it to get more information, see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice at the end. Okay, so if you'd like to know more and dive in deeper, link to the extended will be below. Hopefully I will see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all